You're clocking 8 hours of sleep, hydrating like a pro, and stacking expensive supplements, yet you wake up feeling like you're dragging a literal ton of bricks. You label yourself as lazy, then reach for that third cup of joe as a biological bailout. Listen to me, I'm giving it to you straight. You aren't lazy. You are suffering from a massive energy leak. Your exhaustion isn't a character flaw, it's a biological distress signal. You're trying to run high-performance software on outdated, glitchy hardware without reading the manual. Today, we aren't talking about hacks. We are performing a deep dive audit into the 5 reasons your vitality is being stolen and how to reclaim your life, starting now. Reason number 1, the caffeine ghost. Most Americans treat coffee as fuel. Fatal mistake. Caffeine is a high-interest payday loan taken against your future health. With a half-life of up to 7 hours, that 4 p.m. latte is still 25% active in your bloodstream at 4 a.m. You might be unconscious, but your brain is essentially being held hostage in a light sleep state, preventing the glymphatic system from flushing out adenosine, the chemical gunk of sleepiness. You wake up with a mental hangover every single day. Reason number 2, the sedentary trap. You're tired because you're static. The human body is a power plant, not a storage battery. When you remain motionless, your nervous system interprets this as shutdown systems, energy not required. Physiological stagnation leads directly to psychological paralysis. Reason number 3, open-loop fatigue. Sometimes exhaustion isn't about what you're doing, it's about what you haven't finished. Unanswered emails, broken promises, dangled tasks. These are background apps draining your mental RAM. You're tired because you're thinking about the work more than you're actually doing it. This is cognitive load at its worst. Reason number 4, circadian disruption. Blue light from your smartphone is a silent assassin for melatonin. You aren't just scrolling, you're effectively jet-lagging yourself in your own bedroom. You're using 21st century tech to assassinate a million-year-old biological rhythm. But let's go deeper, beyond the caffeine and the blue light. There is a silent predator stalking your energy, the weight of unlived lives. We're suffering from an epidemic of decision fatigue. From the moment you wake, you are bombarded with thousands of micro-choices, each one chipping away at your willpower. But the heaviest burden? It's the gap between who you are and who you're pretending to be. When you spend 10 hours a day performing a version of yourself that doesn't align with your core values, laughing at jokes that aren't funny, chasing goals that aren't yours, your soul goes into power save mode. This isn't just physical tiredness, it's moral fatigue. You aren't exhausted because you're doing too much. You're exhausted because you're doing too little of what makes you feel alive. We're the most connected generation in history, yet we are relationally starved. We trade deep, restorative human connection for the cheap dopamine of a like. This emotional junk food leaves your spirit malnourished. You cannot fix a soul-level exhaustion with a nap. You fix it by aligning your actions with your truth. So, how do we unlock? It's not about trying harder, it's about stopping the friction. The most effective tool I can give you is the 12 p.m. hard cutoff and the 60-second power reset. Stop the caffeine intake by noon to give your sleep its freedom back. And whenever you feel that 3 p.m. slump, don't sit down. Stand up and hold a power pose for exactly 60 seconds. Science proves this drops cortisol and spikes testosterone instantly. You don't need willpower, you need a postural shift. The master key. Success is not built on burnout, it's built on sustainability. Do not disrespect the fundamentals. Turn your bedroom into a blackout chamber and close those mental loops by brain dumping your to-do list onto paper before bed. Remember, you deserve a vivid, high-definition life, not a grainy, exhausted existence. Now, be honest with yourself in the comments. What is the one thing you owe your body most? Sleep, movement, or mental stillness? Comment below to lock in your commitment to the 5-Minute Unlock community. I'll be jumping in to help you recalibrate your energy roadmap. Hit subscribe to secure your next master key. I'm your guide. See you at your peak.